What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And another Charger is seen testing in Detroit today. I posted this already over on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you see a lot of the stuff before I do videos here, or over on our Facebook page, TK's Garage Vids. But so we see this thing driving, and according to the person that got the video, it had a much different exhaust note than the six-pack. And the wheels slightly different than what I've seen on other vehicles too. We're going to get into all that and more right after this. All right, guys, before we get into today's video, got to talk about the giveaway that's going on the channel. And we have very few remaining of the extra entries on the Ram TRX. That's the 2022 with 37,000 miles, immaculate. And very few remaining on the Durango Hellcat. So if you want to get in on either of those, once they're up and they're sold out, you'll see it. It will show it on the site. But there's very few of those remaining. The 250X multiplier is also going away. You can get a discount with that if you use code TK250. Takes 40% off of that. And if you have any other entries that are pending, you can 250X those, which is insane. But anyways, if you want to get in on either of them, now's the time to do it. Link in the description down below, tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com. So I'm going to put this video at some point here over where I'm at. Probably no audio because you really can't hear anything anyway. There's just music in the background. But you can clearly see one of these Dodge Chargers out here testing. It's got the manufacturer plates on it. It's got the dumbass weird looking exhaust. Now, if this looks interesting to you with these bigger exhaust tips that are coming out the rear, this is very similar to a vehicle that we saw testing that had a very specific V8 exhaust note in Arizona. It doesn't look like it's exactly the same because it doesn't also have those testing ports out of the rear. But it definitely, look, could somebody that sent this in be capping or lying and saying it had a different exhaust note? Sure. But we know for a fact at Roadkill Nights that they're going to have some different version of the Charger there that they're going to debut, right? Now, if that's the RacePak, which we leaked, 6 months ago, 8 months ago? A long time ago. Which is probably like close to 1,000 horsepower, six-pack car. It could be that. It could be they're testing, a higher horsepower Hurricane in this car. And maybe it sounds better. I don't know. Or they could be testing that 5.2 liter 318. Now, it's funny because, we heard this thing from Racer X that, they won't have a Hellcat engine in this car, right? It's not going to get that V8. Okay. It probably won't. But it could get this brand new 5.2 liter HEMI. Sure. A dual overhead cam HEMI, it makes sense. It makes sense. So, yeah, seeing this thing out testing, and when someone, I know someone's gonna, they're just testing. Like, why are they testing the same car that they already fucking have out? Unless it's got some kind of modification to the engine or emissions. Like there's no need to be outrunning those mules from 2025 and 2026 that are on lots that are selling right now. Why the fuck would they continue to do that? Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe someone can educate me in the comments. Why would that be happening? Unless something changed in the system with that vehicle, which would not surprise me. It's probably, like I said, a heavily modified Hurricane. It's got to be one of those 1,000 horsepower RacePak fucking things that they're going to either debut at Roadkill Nights, or it could have that dual overhead cam 5.2 liter HEMI in it. I just thought it was interesting. Thought I would share it with you guys because I already shared it over on Instagram. I want to know what you guys think. Let's have a discussion in the comments. Right now, Charger sales are fucking dead. All right, they're not selling. They're gonna have to. The company's gonna have to eat shit and give out massive fucking incentives to move these cars. Like $70,000 for a loaded Charger 6-pack. It's not moving, and it's not just the Charger. Okay, I'm seeing tungstens. You know, I shared a thing on my story over on Instagram. I'm seeing tungsten Rams, top of the line fucking Rams, $92,000 MSRP truck, selling for 68 grand. Huh? What? Now, in my opinion, that truck should already be just 68 grand. We're not going to get into price in this video, but nobody's buying the Hurricane. They're not. And I know they're going to try to keep pushing this shit. You want to know who's going to buy the Hurricane? When you put that shit into a smaller car, like an Avenger or the GLH or whatever, and you put that inline six in something like that, people will buy that because that thing will be fast as hell. Putting that shit into a Ram truck, putting that shit into a boat like the Charger, nobody wants that shit. The numbers don't lie. The sales don't lie. Nobody wants it. They just don't. I'm sorry. I don't hate on it. I think it's a great car. I've driven it. I put thousands of miles on these cars. It's great. Handles great. Drives great. But I'm a BMW guy too. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.